So I have noticed this problem that I have with the audio chain. I don't have anything connected to the rig now. It's running battery power, and the mic cable is not connected. It's here, and I noticed that there's some background noise, or my fellow ham radio operators noticed that I have some humming on my audio line, and due to that reason I tried to figure out what's the problem, and I was able to pinpoint it to the situation that it's if I'm using the processor. So if I have the proc on, that will create some noise on the line, and it only happens in certain conditions, and I think they shouldn't be, or there shouldn't be any noise anyway, but now I have been able to debug what is causing that. So if I now just put the transmit on, so there is no signal actually going in, it just activates the SSB mode and signal there, and you can start seeing on the waterfall there is some line noise, even I don't have any audio input going to the line. And the processor is now it's on the hard and in the factory defaults, and if I choose the effect soft, then it goes lower. I have also fiddle with my settings, so this is what I normally use, but then anyway this is affecting it, so I can see it clearly. If I take the processor off, I switch the processor off, the line noise is gone, and this is totally coming inside from the radio because I don't have any audio chain connected. But I was able to find out that if I change the settings on here on the which audio input is used for the audio to come in to the system, I have a situation that what I want to use is that I have a mic. Normally when I'm locally operating here in the ham sack, I have the mic in the front. Connection should be in place. Now I don't connect that one, but if I have that, so I have to choose from this menu that the ZTX and the audio line is coming from the front mic, and then I have to have the LAN chosen here, so I'm able to use also the remote control. But when I change this, first I will press send again. You can see that there's the line noise is there. You can see there's the waterfall has some line noise. I'm not quite sure. I haven't been able to check. It's very symmetrical, but I'm not able to say what's the hertz that it's running. But it's something 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 between. So it's like a 200 hertz, because that's 1 kilo. So it's like a 200 hertz level that it's creating that on there. But anyway, you can see it's there. But now if I change this real LAN, if I take it off, so the LAN connection or the audio routing is not routed to the LAN, so there's no possibility to connect LAN. And no, there's no LAN cable connected to the radio at the moment, so it's only without the just disabling the possibility to use the LAN cable. And now it's totally clean. So something fuses inside the radio when I choose this selection. If I have LAN, you can see that it starts creating line noise. But it's even worse, something I don't quite get it what it's doing. But if I change USB audio, so I would be using again the rear connection for USB audio, I get pretty much the same level if I chose LAN. Similar situation. But then if I choose that I have a accessory 2 on the front, which could be also possible, so that I would normally use the mic on the front for something for the phone, normally phone operations, and then if I want to use the accessory 2 for some extra setup, then I have even worse case. Now with processor on, I have like that kind of deflection. You can see it's flowing like pretty pretty high level on that one, and it's powering up. You can see the powering is happening there, and I really don't have anything connected on the radio. It's just the power is jumping like crazy. So it's getting audio from somewhere, but where? There's nothing connected to that one. And I'm running battery power, so, and my ham sack is, all the fuses are down, so no extra electricity on the ham sack. So this is quite interesting, and I don't think this should be a normal behavior. So something is going on here. But again, if I make that rear connections off, so I don't have any rear connections activated, it's fine. Nothing, no power reflection or anything. But as soon as I can change it when I'm sending, but yeah, as soon as I activate something, accessory 2, then I get the deflection and there's also power going out. But I don't have anything connected to the ACC2. So that's weird. What is triggering that one? Something is happening on the radio. Let me check one thing I was thinking about. This might be the solution also. If I disable the mic on the front. Nope. It's still, you still have it. It doesn't make any difference. You have the mic on the front off, so I was thinking if the front line is bringing this noise on the line, but nope. Still, if you have just accessory 2 selection on there and nothing else, you are already spiking on power, and at the same time you are spiking on the you can see that there's transmission on going on. It's sending out something. I don't know if I... So I was trying to check the monitor, but it's something is creating the noise inside the radio at the moment. But that's a problem that I want to figure out, and I have to talk with Kenwood on this one. That's what is causing this one. I feel that this is not normal or shouldn't be there. Let's see the USB audio. This is so low, but this is still something that you can hear on the line on the radio. It's this kind of humming. Now I'm monitoring the sound. And you can hear that one. And that is construct behind your baseline of operation. If you are sending out any kind of operation with the voice or digital modes or anything, that can be heard on your signal. So something inside the radio is generating that one. So this is the problem, and I want to figure out how this is happening, and hopefully Kenwood has some fix for this one. Thanks for guys watching, and this is Ocean Henry 6 Oscar Kilo Sierra Alpha.